4:18 a.m. Monday, March 30th, 2026. My last tape, my previous tape was, I woke up at 3 a.m. because of a truck driving around here, and you heard the freaking backup signal. Here we go. I got to put the camera in the window now because it's 4:20 soon, and Groot used to come around 4:20 around here for some reason. He's angry because he's on my YouTube channel for making early deliveries. What year was that? Offhand, was it 23? All these people were making early deliveries. Did I say we're in a TIF district? I called Groot at 2:30 p.m. Yeah, October 19, 2023. And, well, here, the group manager never called me back. I was calling to complain about truck number 3338, plate number 49035R. I got so much paperwork with what the hell's been going on in this frickin' neighborhood. Did I say we're in a TIF district? Man, I just laid in bed and just thought of everything. That's when I get my, that's when I problem solve. So that's it. Group manager, great manager, never called me back. What a shocker. When I was a manager, somebody called me. I had to call them back. Didn't want to, but you had to take it. The customer is always right, even when they're not. So this Groot guy, he's in cahoots with the Myers. Why else would he come around here at 4:20? I don't know if that made any sense. But he made the early delivery. I put him on YouTube. Then I complained to the girl who answered the phone. Real nice, professional. And she just gave me his voicemail. Never called me back. I'm not going to keep bothering and bothering. So yeah, the garbage companies are coming back before 6 a.m. No one who's telling them it's okay. Oh, I got an email from Lauren Caspar, Chief of Police. And I told her about the garbage companies coming back. I sent the Chief of Police, Lauren Caspar, Thursday, December 11, 2025, 6:07 a.m. about early deliveries. I will forward your complaint to code enforcement in reference to the early garbage pickup. As for the other attachments, I am not familiar with an Anthony Delgado. She's not, huh? Just a little before that, I think it was, it's all written down. October of that year, I came home and there's a Willowbrook police officer out by the lot line, 734, 742. 73rd floor. And back then I should have brought my camera, but I asked the cop, "What are you doing here?" And then his name was Anthony Delgado. He was a Chicago cop. And she has no record of that? She's not familiar? There's a Peter Delgado working there. And he was in the higher ups. He was like a frickin' whatever to the chief. It's early. He was like one of the important police officers. He was on the website, Peter Delgado. He's off now for some reason. But anyway, I think that was his brother. And she has no recollection of that. I FOIA'd the Chicago Police Department. Came back Anthony Delgado. He had an incident. I have the FOIA. He had an incident in Chicago. Is that why he came here? His brother or his relative got him in here, and Lauren Caspar didn't FOIA him, just hired him. Now she's saying, "I am not familiar with an Anthony Delgado." Well, now they have a police social worker there, Jacqueline Alcala. Jacqueline Alcala, MSW, whatever that means. M, social worker, MSW, M. I don't know what the M means. But she kept calling me and bothering me. Probably on the advice of Lauren Caspar. Kept calling me. So I called her back. I told her everything that was going on there. She didn't know. This Lauren Caspar doesn't tell the officers of what's going on here. That's what is still going on here. For, what is it, 8 years now? 8 years now, this summer. 8 years I had to put up with this. But I told Jacqueline Alcala, I read off from the FOIA document from Chicago, from the Chicago Police Department. And I said, "There's 2 Delgados working there." And she looked it up and she goes, "Yeah, you're right. There's 2 Delgados working at Willowbrook Police Department." And now Lauren Caspar, the chief ed of police. As for the other attachments, I am not familiar with an Anthony Delgado. Oh, you don't know your police officers there? There's something's freaking fishy here. I mean, this village couldn't even do their water meter readings. They couldn't even do their water meter readings on time. So I take down all the the readings, and I was overcharged like $11, and that's on my website, on my YouTube channel also. So this little part here of Willowbrook, there's mostly retired people, and the crime is down and everything. Nice place to live, 9,000 people. Yeah, it was a nice place to live until Myers moved next door to me in 2016. Moved next door to me, and that's when Stats Sports Bar opened up. And that's where Steve Dahl, radio broadcaster at WLS-ADM, it's after for WLS-AM Radio 890. He worked there from 2014 till December 2018. He was talking about Willowbrook Ford and Stat Sports Bar, and I was going back and forth cleaning my bathroom, so I only heard Willowbrook and a frickin' neighbor across the street. What's up with him? A-hole. Lost my train of thought. So Steve Dahl was talking about this on the radio station. He said, Willowbrook. And he said, I bought a car there one day. And he said, and there was a long silence, and he said, I don't know. So I don't know what it had to be a newspaper article, because this is what Steve Dahl does. Takes an article and reads about it and hash it out with his other. He got two other people working with him on the radio. There was one Dak or something like that. The guy with the voice like this, what was his name? But anywho, I can't find that newspaper article. Anybody could find that newspaper article? It had to be around 2015. So this neighbor likes going beep beep around 4 a.m. here, after 4 a.m. Why? Don't you just go out to your car and hit the button and it lights up? This car beeps when he does that. I'll read you the AI document about Steve Dahl talking about Stats Sports Bar. AI is a good tool. But anyway, if anybody out there, Peter Delgado was part of the staff. He was listed as part of the staff. I got that paper somewhere. And now he's not. But that's got to be his brother, Peter Delgado, and Anthony Delgado, which I FOIA'd to the Chicago Police Department. Anthony, parentheses, Tony Delgado, nickname. Well, maybe I'm wrong, huh? But the cop out here told me Anthony Delgado. I didn't have it on tape. I'm still kind of afraid to go up to the police department with something in my hand. Because, you know, the cops just start shooting. You got something in your hand? Not all of them. That's happened before. Anthony Delgado. How are they going to brush this off? They're just going to say I'm crazy, I'm old. Yeah, it says about Willowbrook, Illinois. It's a quiet town. It's mostly white people. Surprise. And a lot of retirees. There's retirees on this block. They can't hear this noise. That had been going on since 2018. But right here, only 12 houses on this block. 73rd Court, 72nd Court, only 3 houses. That's why we're in a TIF district. Get us out of here. Because Willowbrook Ford needs more room for their dealership. And there it is. They bought Lang Ice right next to them on Quincy. Right next to the Barker shop. The guy who likes riding his frickin' vehicle around without a catalytic converter. That's on YouTube also. And some jamoke attacked me with a comment about, you don't need a catalytic converter. There's cities where you don't need a catalytic. And then this guy stood up for me. He wrote that it's a federal and state law, catalytic converters, since I don't know what year. I have it written. I have it copied. I have so much paperwork to screw these people. Audio videotapes. To screw this town. I emailed Lauren Caspar last night about this Delgado bullshit. So she's going to be frickin' shaking in her high heels. Make sure that hair is perfect though. It's been quiet with the loud cars because they're doing something at the Lang Ice. The old Lang Ice building, which is not the Willowbrook Ford, whatever they're doing. They got a big top there, a big tent. They must be having a sale. I think they're drumming up something to get rid of those freaking battery-powered cars that no one wants. But now, who knows, maybe people want them now because of frickin' idiot who listened to Yahoo because of the Epstein tapes. Epstein tapes. I don't believe what's going on. What people are doing to little girls, it is unfrickin' real. Unreal, the position this country is in now. And you voted for it. You voted for it. Obama had the peace deal with Iran and other countries. Everything was fine. They were checking on Iran. They would go in and check. Alright, let's get rid of the politics. Why? 4:46 a.m. Monday, March 30th, 2026. 4:47 a.m. Monday, March 30th, 2026. Bye-bye now.